A Femme's Life.
Hey guys, so I wanted to get at least a little bit of vlogging done while I'm in the car, which has been so difficult because for the past 2 hours I've been like trying to set up my DSLR, my Canon, on like the windshield on this yes, 96 more miles to go. I've been trying to set my DSLR Canon camera on the windshield on the suction cup car mount, but it's just like not working. I really like to talk with my hands, so now that I have both hands, one is on the wheel and one is on my phone, yeah, it's gonna be a little restricted, but I'm going to still vlog because I definitely want you all to experience the vlogging as I'm traveling to my new destination. And I wanted to talk because I've been thinking, and I've been on the road since 9 o'clock, and it is about 4:45 right now. So yeah, I have a little under an hour and a half to go. But I definitely wanted to get some vlogging in because I think it's necessary, and I have my points. I have my points all written down in my notes in my phone, so I'm going to have to just truly go off the top of my head, guys. And yeah, okay, so let me start off by saying that first and foremost, well, number one, before I even get into everything, the sun, well, okay, so the sun is crazy bright right now, and I apologize, and it is hard for me to even see brake lights in front of me, so please forgive me if I pause or scream or say anything inappropriate. I do apologize. And the sound, of course, you know, you're gonna hear the road sounds, because it's a little different in it. I don't know how, I don't know how this is gonna look on my 6S, but I'm thinking it might look good. Maybe your cell phone is best for vlogging anyway, instead of trying to haul around equipment. But anyway, yeah, I can't see a thing, you guys, and I forgot my sunglasses. Oh my goodness. Forgot my sunglasses. Can't see a thing. And it feels like it's starting to get backed up. Anyway, so a lot of the times with me, I connect with things and purposeful things and things that I'm supposed to be doing, or, you know, let's see, I don't know, destiny and things of that nature, because I like signs. And that's one thing about me, is that I adore signs. So if I see a sign somewhere, or if I you know, come across something, it's more like proof, and it's more profound to me, because I feel like, oh, this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be, and it's the right moment, it's the right time, and I don't have to, I'm gonna try to move this over, you guys. I don't have to essentially question anything, because it's just right. Like, it just feels right. So I just need to rest my elbow. So with that being said, I get in the car this morning. So I moved out of my house on the 30th. I really cleaned up everything on the 31st, New Year's Eve, and then I stayed in Hampton at my family's beach house, my parents' beach house, for a couple days until today, which is January 3rd. And I get in the car, and it's Sunday today, so I'm like, well, let me turn it to one of the gospel stations, well, one of the stations that plays gospel, and I was like, let me just, you know, get my mind right, get me focused for this drive, because I was so tired, like super tired, guys. So anyway, so as I'm like driving, it's a song by Marvin Sapp, and it's on the CD that I really like of his, which came out not too long ago. It's called I Win, and the song is called Deeper. So in the song, he's essentially basically saying that, you know, God is calling each of us deeper, and he's talking about his calling or whatever, but, you know, of course you relate it to yourself when you're listening to something like that. So he's talking about going deeper, and he's talking about going deeper in a sense that sometimes where you are is not where your destiny, not where your purpose lies. Sometimes you need to go forth, and sometimes you need to grow, and sometimes you need to get out of your place of contentment and of comfort, and you really need to, I don't know, just experience life and grow. And that's what he's calling. That's what I feel like, you know, as I heard that song, I'm just like, it's just perfection, it's right. That is exactly what's happening with me. transformation and me moving is for deeper calling. And I say that for one because a lot of people don't know this, but I am moving without a job. I am moving, I'll be staying with a family member where, you know, I won't have to worry about certain things, certain bills and things of that nature, but I'm moving without a job. And I think that's the one thing, and the one question that I got so often was, oh, did you get a job down there? And it feels so weird because even if you're talking to somebody over the phone or you're just in passing, you're talking to them, whether it was coworkers, family members, or whoever, it's like, oh, you're moving. Did you get a job? Like, that's the next answer, or that's the next question that somebody asks. And it's like, well, I mean, I just say, no, I don't have a job. And over the phone, like when I told certain people, I could feel their eyes like widening and that whole judgmental kind of state of being coming over them. And I'm just like, nope, I certainly don't have a job. I'm just going. And I noticed that being one of the prominent questions, instead of, oh, that's great, you know, go out there, do your thing, blah, blah, blah. Most people are concerned with, do you have a job? Now, one thing of getting out of your place of contentment and getting out of your comfort zone is to do things that you wouldn't ordinarily do. For Dorian Marie Johnson, I wouldn't ordinarily do that because I am very a person. I have, at times I can have a very much type A personality to where things need to be in order and this needs to be like this and that needs to be like that. So therefore, whenever things aren't in order and I don't feel like I have control over something, oh, all hell's gonna break loose, or in my mind and anxiety and all this stuff, like type A to the T, like at times. So for me, even having to say that to people has often, you know, been humbling and an experience for me, because I felt like, oh my gosh, people are judging me because I don't have a job and I'm leaving. And even more so to that is that not only was I leaving with a job, but without a job, but I was also leaving a job that for a woman of who I am, so let's just say a 26-year-old, not married, I'm a single woman, no kids. Oh, I was doing well. Like, the salary that I was paid at my previous job, I was doing well. Like, it was good. I was good with it. So for a woman who's in the place as me, it's kind of like, why would you let that go to something where you don't have anything? Granted, and this is the thing, I don't have anything, but yes, I have been putting things out. And I'm letting God control that. I'm trying to not have any control, and I'm just gonna let him say, hey, this is the job for you, and if all those others pass and they weren't for me, what he has for me is for me. So therefore, I don't know, I can see that growth already, because normally I'd be like, yo, I can't do this. Like, I need a job before I go anywhere. And it just so happens that I'm able to take this opportunity, because when there was other times when I didn't want to move, when I did want to move, and I didn't, because I'm like, well, I don't have a job, I don't have this, I don't have that. But in those cities, I didn't have the support that I would have needed. So now that I have that support, the opportunity was presented to me, I'm just gonna take it. But so I say that, so there's no job. Essentially, I'll be staying with somebody else, and yeah, I mean, it's just, I think that's a total, like, out of your place of comfort and out of your place of contentment. In this 30 days, I said yes to a lot of things, and with saying yes, I had to give up. So with embarking on a new path and embarking on a new 31 days, actually, embarking on a new path and journey alone, with me saying yes, I had to give up things. So I gave up that security of a full-time salary job. I gave up the security of my own place, because I've had my own place since I was 2009. So I was about a junior in college. You know, that's the thing. You get on campus, you live on campus, and you're like, nah, deuces, I want to move off campus. So I gave that up. I gave up connections that I have in a city that I've been in since 2007. I've given up the ability to have my family at my fingertips in a state that I've been in my entire life. So, you know, with saying yes to a new path and to a new journey, you need to recognize what it is you'll have to give up. So I just want to do some reflecting, and I guess that's point number one. It's just, you know, recognize and prepare yourself, because I think preparedness in general is going to help you and is going to assist you along the way, instead of just making an emotional decision. I know a lot of times in the past, or people in general make emotional decisions on things like, oh, I hate it here, so I'm just leaving. Case in point, that's never been the case for me for Virginia. I have never hated Richmond, Virginia, and I have never hated Hampton Roads, Virginia. So me leaving or moving on or whatever, you know, it is, it has never been because I hate it. It's never been that. I have always loved Virginia. I will always have a love for Virginia. So me moving, I wanted to make sure it wasn't an emotional decision. It wasn't a brash decision that was just done quick, and it was thought out and all of that. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to make sure. And in these 31 days, I have made sure of that. Let's see, some of my thoughts and feelings. So, okay, number 1 is be prepared. Number 2 was recognize what you were going to have. Recognize what saying yes means you need to give up, because you have to understand that. So, I don't know. I just feel like I want to talk to the people who are thinking about doing this, or for any journey that you're going to go on. I definitely want to, you know, impart some of my knowledge. Number 3, let's talk about some of my thoughts and feelings over the 31 days. Okay, so keep in mind that I've been in this state my entire life. Keep in mind that my connections, friends, family, stability is all within what I left. I was super emotional these 31 days, and it wasn't until about maybe a week ago that the emotions kind of had subsided. Last night, as I'm eating dinner, my mom, you know, cooked for us at the beach house or whatever, so I'm eating dinner and I'm just busting out crying. Like, I think it was just one little cry. It only lasted for like a couple seconds, but it was just one cry that I honestly think I had to, you know, I just had to get it out. Like, I had to get that cry, that last cry out. And it really, you know, I understand, and I knew that I am a very emotional person, always have been. Not to say that I wear them on my sleeves, but I am not afraid to express emotion at all. Like, that's just me. But one thing that had been difficult for me in the past is to get a hold of them. So there's a time and a place for everything. So that type of thing was what I had to work on. But yeah, so okay, thoughts and feelings these 31 days. I had to really, oh my gosh, I wanted to know where the emotions were coming from. And I was talking to a good friend, and he really like put some things into perspective for me, because we were talking, it was right before Christmas, and I was just an emotional wreck, and he'd come over my house, and I'm just talking to him, and we're just talking about things, and he just was like, why do you feel like, because I was telling him that I felt like I needed to fix things. Like, I kept saying like, oh my gosh, should I go back and apologize to this person, or do this or do that, or I didn't get a chance to do that, so maybe I should do this. And it was like I had to like make sure everything was okay before I left. And you know, that wasn't necessary at all. That necessarily didn't need to happen. And you know, he really helped me put that in perspective and just calm my emotions down. And you know, even on this drive today, I was talking with a friend, and you know, it's funny because what came out of my mouth, I was like, I'm not dying. Like, you know, to foster friendships and to keep things going, you have to stay in contact. And that's even with family. Like, people move, people are going to go away. Like, but that doesn't mean that's the end of the relationship or the end of whatever it is you have with that person. If you want something to stay, if you want that relationship to stay and to continue and to grow and to manifest into anything, whether it's platonic, romantic, or a business relationship, whatever, you have to keep in touch. And like, that's what I'm realizing. Like, I think I had in my mind, like, oh, I'm gone, so that means, you know, that means nothing anymore. But that's not the case. No, I'm gone, but bam, we need to text more. We're going to have to call more. We're going to have to FaceTime, make appointments to see each other. I'll put you on my agenda, you put me on yours. Like, that's the thing. It's really going to be fostering that relationships. And I think that's one of the things that I don't do well, because of the simple fact that I am busy, but I've always been in Virginia, so I felt like, okay, well, they'll just come back or blah, blah, blah. But now that I'm the one gone, I feel like, you know, okay, I understand what it's like. You know, when you're gone, you have to, I mean, if you want those relationships, you just have to reach out. Nobody's dead. Nobody's dying, you know, anytime soon. So, you know, it can still happen. You know, long distance relationships are fine. Long distance relationships, I think, time when both parties, you know, and I'm talking about friendships as well. I know everything's always romantic, but no, even for friendships as well. Whoop, 72 miles, guys. Even for friendships as well, like, it's going to take you being committed, and it's going to take, you know, both parties on both ends are going to have to be dedicated and actually want the relationship to work. That's it. I mean, call me, holler at me. I will do the same, reach out, whatever. It's not the end. You know, I think that's what I felt like for a lot of people too. And I think that's what I was giving off. Like, oh, it's the end. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to this. Blah, blah, blah. We should have did this. No, we can still do those things. We are adults. It's fine. I'm leaving, but I'm not dying. God has not called me home yet. So, you know, but yeah, so my thoughts and feelings. Honestly, you guys, until I don't think I was ready in my mind. I don't think I was ready in my mind to really go on this voyage and to take this journey until today. Like, I don't think there's any amount of, you know, reading or you know, there can be praying to ease your mind or talking it out or anything that can do that can really prepare you for a journey. Because honestly, okay, you're praying, but you don't know what you're praying for. You don't know what that journey is going to be like. So granted, you're praying for, you know, just steadfastness and strength and peace. And yeah, that's going to come along with it. But as far as talking to anybody else, like what it's going to feel like, or, you know, everybody's path is different. People experience different things. Like, you turn this heat on. You don't really know. Like, you honestly, you don't know what it's going to feel like. Nobody can tell you that. You can only prepare for yourself. And I know it's kind of funny because I said be prepared, and then I'm like, oh, you don't really know what it's going to expect. But I say be prepared as in the materialistic and tangible things. Prepare yourself for what's to come with that. As far as emotionally and spiritually, you don't really know. But one thing is I do know is I feel good. And I have always felt good. In spite of me being emotional, I have always felt good. But it just feels good. It just feels good, y'all. It feels right. It feels like it's supposed to be happening. It feels like I am embarking upon something big, and I have no idea what it is, because I am not allowing myself to be stuck in a box any longer. I am not allowing myself to be comfortable any longer. I am not allowing myself to dictate my life at all. I am going with the flow. Whatever the universe, whatever God has in store for me, I'm with it. Like, I'm just with it. Like, this is the biggest thing I think I've ever done. And, you know, that's kind of humbling to admit. But because I know some people are like, oh, I've done that before, I've done this. But for me, it's the biggest thing for me that in my life at 26 years of age that I have ever had to do. To be completely honest with you, the 31 Days of Self has definitely sparked something within me. I feel like that entire self journey, as in, you know, all things new and different, and no security in the sense of what I'm used to. I feel like it has definitely, it's definitely sparked something within me, and it's definitely not going to end. Yes, it was 31 Days of Self, but I definitely feel like it's just the beginning of great things. It's just the beginning of me being able to motivate, to encourage, to inspire, and to uplift other women, because that is my calling, that is my ministry, is women. So I definitely feel like the 31 days of self has just sparked something to be an entire lifetime of what is to come, because it isn't 31 days that we're searching for self. It is every single day at every single age that we are looking for self, that we are trying to find out what that next it or that next thing is for us. And we want to be successful as women. We want to accomplish. We want to love. We want to just, I don't know, have everything that our hearts desires. And to all my women watching this, you deserve it. And to all my men too, but I speak specifically for my women. You deserve it. You deserve everything. So I know that 2016, and every year that comes, there's always like a theme and a motto that comes with the year. So I don't know, God has been placing this on my heart, and I just want to declare 2016 for women is a year of healing and a year of give me the word, Holy Spirit, let me think. A year of healing and a year of fruition. Healing and fruition for this year, H&F, for this year, because healing from the hurt, healing from the pain, healing from what you didn't do, what others didn't do, what is gone, what has left, whatever, healing from that, but fruition to say that you will accomplish what it is you set your mind to this year. You will achieve having that love that you desire because you are worthy of that love. You will achieve having that family, bringing forth children and having that seed that you desire, because doctors have told you that you can't have children, but you will. So education wise, success wise, entrepreneurship, I speak that. So I speak healing and fruition, because once you are healed and once you understand that you can go forth after whatever has come forth in your life, it's only up from there. Fruition and it coming to pass is only going to come once that healing is done. So I speak that, and that is my motto for my ladies for 2016. It is done. It is going to come to pass under the sound of my voice. And God, 31 days of self has turned into an entire lifetime of self and reflection and introspection. God is awesome, and I thank him for bringing that to me and for wanting to do. 31 days of self did not come about because I had been planning this. 31 days of self was totally one day, the day before, the 30th. Well, actually it was November 29th. November 29th, and I said tomorrow I need to document, and I'm going to start documenting this journey. I don't know where it came from, but it was just there. It was just there. I want to leave you ladies with this quote, and I can't take the credit for this quote because I got it off of a TV show. And yes, it's off of a TV show. If you ever want to be entertained and laugh and cry and celebrate and all of that on a TV show, but also learn something, have crazy amount of quotes to live by and to go by and to guide yourself by, watch Grey's Anatomy. I mean, from beginning to where it is now, watch Grey's Anatomy. That show is beyond awesome, and I have learned so much. So there's this quote that I like to tell my friends because I think it's so true, and I think for women, it resonates within all of us, and it can, and because it resonates within me. The quote says this: remember to not let what anybody else wants eclipse what you need. What you need. They are not the sun, you are. And that goes for any woman. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're in a relationship, you're single, whatever it is. They are not the sun. You are the sun. Be the sun, ladies. Be the sun. Do not settle. Do not compromise. Get whatever it is out of life that you want, that you need. Take it. It's yours. Take it. Do not settle. You are the sun. You are the sun. Whew. Okay, guys. So I'm now about 55 miles out. I just passed the mile marker, and yeah, I'm gonna check in once I get there because, of course, the skyline is so beautiful. But I will check in once I get there, and show you guys the skyline. I'm excited and I'm ready. Yeah, now cars are looking at me like I'm crazy. But anyway, you see all my stuff I got, and stuff that's in my dad's truck ahead of me. But yeah, I'll be checking back in soon. I'm almost there. Let me just finish this last stretch out. Hey guys, so I have officially arrived here in Atlanta, Georgia. That was the longest ride, but it didn't actually feel that long. Like, it was a cool ride. I felt like I was good. I had my snacks, my music, my audiobooks. Yeah, I feel like I did good. Like, I can't believe I drove this long. I've never driven this long ever. It's about 6:20 and we left at 9 o'clock. There was a little bit of traffic in between, so we would have been here probably sooner, but yeah, I have officially arrived. Cheers to new beginnings. Thank God for safe travels, and I am ready to hit the ground running for sure. I am ready to hit the ground running, and yeah, I will see what ATL has in store for me, and what I have in store for it. I'm hungry, I will say that for sure, but it's still kind of early, even though it's dark. I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to sleep for sure. Definitely ready to sleep. But yeah, I am here. Can you guys see what I see? Do you guys see the city? Ooh, Callum! Yee. All right, guys, I'll be tuning in soon. Peace.